They got Tim Tams in Canada? Get some. Get some Tim Tams. Seven stream streak. Damn, Curb. Hyport. Fallout Soda Collab? What, were they selling Nuka-Cola? That's awesome. Quantum Grape and the Root Beer. I've never played Fallout, so I don't know anything, but that sounds good. Circle K had Quantum in Slushy. Awesome. I was muted. Okay, I'm back. What's up? I totally wasn't muted. I mean, what are you talking about? I don't remember ever hearing this in game, but it's called Together with Nimona. Hi, Tuna. This is like really good, actually. I don't know how I don't remember hearing this at all. You must not play for very long in game. I'm supposed to be working on a thing for class. I present it tomorrow. Ah, you don't need to work on that. I present at lunchtime. I hated having to, like, do presentations and stuff outside of class time. It was the worst. It's French? Oh, okay. You can speak French though, so it's fine. Double Mimikyu twice already, damn. It's fine, honestly, at the start of lunch? Oh, okay. Because if it was at, like, the end of lunch, that's bullshit. I had a dream last night that for some reason I was back in school and I had, like, we got our new lockers and I kept there were too many people for the one bunch of lockers, so like one class had to go to like a different area and I kept getting put in the same area years in a row, and then it happened again in my dream. I was like, for fuck's sake. Hi Port, thank you for the Jupiter. What's Aussie high school even like? Think high school, but not American. I don't know. What's American high school even like? I could ask the same thing. It wasn't bad, I just kept getting the same locker over and over again. It's a massive pain in the ass. Canadian high school is closer to Aussie than American? Huh, I suppose. I mean, like, biggest difference, I guess, is that none of our high schools are, like, single buildings. We don't have hallways and stuff. It's really funny seeing, like, American shows and movies and stuff, and they're, like, massive hallways in massive buildings. No. I've never seen a school like that in Australia. They're mostly, like, separate buildings connected outdoors. Canada, there are some outside classes, but the winter's a bitch. Yeah, see, that doesn't really happen here. You can't exactly get snowed in. Like, it's not that we have classes outside, but, like, no, it's not all one building. We don't have hallways between everything. That's always really weird to me. It does make it really hot outside in summer though. Just the same shit was the first day. I can't find my class and I start to panic and get lost. Yeah, it's always this first day of like... I know, it was weird because like... In my dream I was walking past all the year 12 kids because... And I knew they were year 12s because... At my school, at least, it seems to be a thing in Australia. Year 12s get, like, the American-style jackets. I know I did. I'm looking at mine right now. It's behind my door. And so they were all wearing those. I'm like, this is really weird because I'm older than these guys. But they have the jackets. Hi, Kaylin. Another sleepy stream, you know it. I'm awakey right now, actually. I think I get something today. I feel it. I think it's gonna be Dark Guy. It's certainly not gonna be Mimikyu. She's woke, you know I'm woke. I'm always woke. That's a fair few Haunter. 4 Haunters. Still haven't seen the 6 Haunter yet. I have no idea how rare that is. Like, I don't remember how to do statistics, because the last time I learned about statistics was like 6 years ago. But like, it can't be that common, right? What percent is it? See, that's the problem, because it's different between Sun and Moon and Ultra, and I'm running games of both. I think in Sun and Moon it's 40, and in Ultra it's 20, and I have 2 Sun and Moon and 4 Ultra. I'll have to look it up though. Okay, let me have a look. Okay, Haunter in Sun and Moon is a 40%, but it's 30 in Ultra. Wait, hang on. I have no idea. Oh, it's Lily. It's like she's already on the layout, slamming her head into the floor. I'll move her over a little bit. Oops, I have to counter by 2. I've had to change how my counter is like laid out because I've got 2 hunts going at once, and it's throwing me off so hard. Like, I have my foot pedal with the 2 buttons. So I've got my right foot on Mimikyu and my left foot on Darkrai, but then I've had to change where the down buttons are in case I stuff up like I just did. So I have those on my keyboard, but I don't remember which one is for which. What program am I using? I'm using P Counter, spelt with a K. You have an Absol foot? No, I don't have an Absol foot pedal. I have these reprogrammable buttons that came with my keyboard, and I was like, oh hell yeah, that'd be perfect for a foot pedal. But I use, it's spelled like this. It hasn't been updated in almost 10 years. But as long as you don't really care that it doesn't have any Pokemon after Gen 7, you're fine. Like, it still works, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, if you want to put any Pokemon from after Gen 7, you kind of just gotta leave it as Bulbasaur and then, like, put your own image in. Didn't notice since I don't hunt past Gen 7. Yeah, I realized when I was like hunting Duraludon in Shield, it's like, oh yeah, this doesn't go past Zeraora. Also, Shadow, get on the circle pad. Thank you. I've been brainstorming. Like, maybe once I get Mimikyu here, I know it's not on my bingo, but like, what if I do like a full odds egg hunt for Mimikyu to see how much faster it would have been? Because it will be faster. Like, there's no way to phase in an egg hunt. But I've got, it's not even on my bingo. I've got a different Gen 7 full odds egg hunt planned. And like half of my bingo depends on me finding Mimikyu anyway. So it probably, I think I will do that, but it won't be soon. like, I took off Grubbin on Route 1 to put Darkrai on there because I thought this is going to take me forever if I just keep it with Darkrai. I mean, if I just keep it with Grubbin, because it's like half my bingo was blocked out by me not having Mimikyu. So, like, maybe I should at least trim that down a little bit. Because what have I got? I've got, Oricorio is the only one I can think of right now. Oh, Litten, Sun and Moon resets. Oricorio Sensu specifically. Let me have a look. Yeah, so I've got Mimikyu, obviously. Full Odds Poplio Eggs. Delmise. Starter Litten in Sun and Moon. Like, not Ultras, like base Sun and Moon. Sensu Oricorio. Either Vulpix or Sandshrew on Mount Lanakila. And there was Grubbin there, but now it's Darkrai. It's Mimikyu in every game post Gen 7 other than Arceus. Well, it's obviously not in BDSP either, but yeah. Oh, what's this curb? Wow, this is really funny. Did I just up the counter? I think I did. No, I didn't. What's a BDSP? It's called broken dumb stupid per game. The joke is, yeah, I know it's a minion joke. I think my iPhone is broken. I pressed the home button and I'm still at work. Ain't that the truth? What do I even do with a minion meme? There. I'm glad they at least fixed BDSP resets though. Like, that broken dumb stupid Felipe. What did Felipe do? Real ones will know what it says, exactly. You can still read that if it's in full screen. Well, maybe not with Twitch compression, but I can anyway. Yeah, you can read that, that's fine. Banger alert. I'm tired, and that's probably because I was up until 1:30 hatching eggs in Pearl. And maybe I shouldn't have done that, but also I was shiny hunting, so it's okay. That's how that works, by the way. If you stay awake, but you're shiny hunting, it's fine. What eggs? Riolu. I've done 130-ish eggs, something like that, 140 maybe. Man, I can't freaking believe Sun and Moon is 10 years old. Dude, if I get Mimikyu this year, I get to make like the whole Mimikyu thing a Sun and Moon 10th anniversary video as well. I'm gonna freak out. Hello Snail, here's Yuri. Dilbert level X. Okay, Dilbert level X is here. His creator died today and was racist? What? Okay, I don't know anything about Dilbert. All I've seen isn't this the thing where the... No, actually, I have no idea what I'm talking about. If you don't get Mimikyu this year, I will somehow... I'm gonna be flabbergasted. Yeah, my ghasts will be flabbered. Do I jump off this high legend? WoW? Considering you're playing World of Warcraft, yes. At least it's not League. Thank you, Toby Fox. Saying that earlier, I was fearing the government because of the current events, and the White House Twitter account posted an AI-generated video of Trump, Vance, and Dilbert. What? And there are protesters outside in the AI image. What? You guys are so fucked. I do not envy the Americans right now. Not that I ever do, but I do not envy the Americans right now. I love my country. No, it's alright. I don't need to see the tweet. I believe you. The only I love my country I want to see is the Saul Goodman one where he's standing in front of the trans flag. Can't even joke, I hate this guy. Yeah. You guys are not in a good spot right now. It's not even funny anymore. Yeah. It's so cooked, the steak is burned. The Mimikyu keeps looking shiny on screen, but it's not. Thank God I live north of the border. You're still within the danger zone though, Curb. Hi, Enmy. How's it going? Can't wait for Dilbert to become a national hero. They said no more Canadian cars are being purchased. What? Only yeah, exactly. I mean, I suppose maybe they're not gonna import any cars manufactured in Canada. Playing some Tomb Raider right now. Ooh. Is that the new one? I have no idea. I don't know if that's out yet. I didn't know it was. If that's the case. Oh, 2018. Okay, yeah. I haven't played any Tomb Raider games, so I have no idea, but... I've been wanting to play, like, the... I think it was, like, Rise of the Tomb Raider or something. It was the one that was on, like... Xbox One and 360 and, like, PS3 and 4. But I have to find a copy of that first. I actually think this administration would try and make a play to take over Canada. Dude, they already they're actively trying to take Greenland as well. Like, the Danish government has told Greenland, shoot at any Americans first and then ask questions later. Also, 5 Haunters. Bye-bye, 5 Haunters. Can 5 Haunters mean good luck for once, please? Yeah, they are. They want Greenland. I don't think Trump knows how a Mercator projection works. Because Greenland is not that big. And relatively speaking, Canada is massive, but it's not anywhere near as big as it looks on a map. It means you get Timothy. Timothy who? Oh, there's 5 Haunters again, twice in a row. What the hell? There's also I in Mexico. When has he not? US expansionism. no, curb. Curb. Canada, United States, Mexico. Man, I really like the music in Legends Arceus, but you just never get a chance to hear it because a Pokemon sees you and the music immediately changes to anticipation of a battle. And it's the most annoying shit ever. My problem with Arceus is that you never get to hear the music because, like, it always gets cut off immediately by a wild Pokemon. And my problem with ZA is that the Pokeball throwing mechanics are the most dog shit thing I've ever seen. I don't know why they had to change them from Legends Arceus. Like, you get just, like, when you lock onto a Pokemon, the ball hits them and it does nothing. Hi, Assassin Ducky, welcome in. Like, when you sneak up on a Pokemon in ZA, right when you lock onto them, if you throw a ball, it will do nothing, and it's the worst thing ever. Like, at least in Arceus, if you did that, the ball would just fall short. But in ZA, it hits the Pokemon and just phases through them. I've never seen a game more desperately in need of, like, the wing ball. Snail, like... Ah! Don't drop my Joy-Cons. Anyway, if you guys wouldn't mind, I'd rather get off the topic of US politics. Let's talk about Mimikyu. I think that's a great idea. You know, I'm a big fan of that guy. Yeah, love that guy. I love, my favorite part is when they mimic the Q. I had 2 people tag me over the new Mimikyu plush. When I woke up, I looked at my Twitter notifications. I have to find an American to get me the Mimikyu plush. The Pokédex size Mimikyu. Can somebody, like, get it for me? Wait, you're a fan of Mimikyu? No, wait. Hell yeah, I am. Hello, Logan. I'm a surgeon. I'm a surgeon, Dr. Han. I saw a clip of that yesterday for the first time in like 2 years. That was... you hear that about that AI images of the president, JD Vance, and Mimikyu? Yeah, that's AI, because that would never happen. Mimikyu would never. Their shipping would be absurdly expensive. Well, okay, it depends if they've got it in stock on the Australian... Oh my god, they do. Oh my god, they have it on the Australian Pokemon Center. It's $80. Why is it $80? Can't I just have a little life-size Mimikyu? I need them. You know what you must do, what you must sacrifice. I want them to make size and weight accurate Cosmoem. I think that would be a fantastic idea. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong there. I also can't wait for size and weight accurate Groudon and Kyogre and Wailord and Eternatus. How would that even be possible? It wouldn't. That would be creating a black hole. My bad. I would buy a weighted Cosmoem. I only have one weighted plushie in my bed. Honestly, a weighted Cosmoem would be awesome. No, don't open the Twitch Safety Center. Okay, thank God. Size and weight accurate G-Max Duraludon. Shoving a solid block of tungsten in a Cosmoem plushie would be really funny. They should definitely do that. Like, a weighted Cosmoem would be awesome, actually. It'd be tiny. Okay, but Cosmoem is, like, actually tiny, though. I'm gonna have to look up how big it actually is. Okay. Cosmoem is 10 centimeters tall and weighs 1,000 kilos. I was supposed to get the Mimikyu plush today, but it was delayed. Pokemon replying to me, loving the Mimikyu I made though. Ooh, where was that? Let me see that. Drop the link to that. I want to see it. You could just put a tungsten ball on a Cosmoem sitting cuties plush. That is true. But Tuna, I want to see what Pokemon reply to you with. Ooh. 3 Haunter and 3 Shuppet. That's awesome. I'm upset because I never actually saw the original tweet until people tagged me in it, because I have the pointing down emoji muted because it's just like used in scams and stuff all the time. So I never saw it, and then I had like 2 people tag me and I was like, oh okay, how did I miss this? Because I know we were talking about it yesterday, because you got one and Liz got one. I was like, how did I not know about this? How did I not see it? They should send it to me for free as a treat, because I deserve it. Anyone here got contacts with Pokemon? I'm sure the Pokemon Company would gladly send me one for free because of how famous I am. I don't know, I mean, like, I feel like that write a letter to John Pokemon, yeah, that might end up at John Stone's house though, that might not work. It was really funny because I watched back, we could sue the Elite Four of Galar for being frauds. There's not even an Elite Four. It's a bracket. Family genuinely used to work for Pokemon events in the US before the Pokemon Company in Japan got mad at that our art wasn't perfectly accurate because of the medium. Ugh. Anyway, I was watching back Quick Panic's bingo stream, like where he was rating everyone's bingos, and mine was first, and like he was like, yeah, she's the world's biggest Mimikyu fan who has the terrible luck when it comes to Mimikyu, and then I think it was Galactos said, oh yeah, at the time I was on phase 32, and he was floored. Here's my 1000-page essay on why I deserve a Mimikyu plush. I love Mimikyu, repeat 999 more pages. Hi Ace. Like the Toyota van. Toyota Hiace. Saul Goodman's Scarlet Violet music. Sorry I'm late, I was watching Lego Batman. That's completely valid. Lego Batman is a phenomenal film. Dare I say it's the best Lego movie. Potentially the best Batman. You never got the highest in North America? That's weird. I've driven them before. A super ancient one and a relatively new one, and they're both just kind of whatever. That's a fierce competition for best Batman. Well, I think that's because Lego Batman is. Remember, Pokemon had different music throughout all the routes and not one theme for an entire area of the game. Okay. You're talking to the wrong person if you're hating on Scarlet and Violet's music. The Scarlet and Violet soundtrack is elite. You can say all you want about the dropping quality of the games, but the one thing that has not dropped is the music. I don't think it's necessarily a problem either, because how open Scarlet and Violet is, I wish there was more variety. Scarlet and Violet has the biggest soundtrack out of every Pokemon game. Okay, hang on. I'm going on a tangent here. 1 second. Probably longer than 1 second, actually. Okay, so I have the soundtracks. I have the CDs for Sun and Moon, and I have this collection that has Sword and Shield, Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet, right? Okay, Sun and Moon has 4 discs. Sword and Shield has 4 discs. Legends Arceus, 4 discs. Scarlet and Violet comes in a different thing because it's 6. There's just straight up more music. How does this work? Oh yeah, it's in a slip case and then it comes out. So like, There's a lot of music in Scarlet and Violet. I don't think there's a lack of variety. In the main game they fixed it sort of, but in the DLC they fixed it sort of, but in the main game it's like 5 tracks for the whole map. No, I don't think so. Also, I like the overworld music, so like I think we just completely disagree here. The first Ride overworld song for Scarlet and Violet is legit awful. I don't think so. I hate the Ride music in most areas. Yeah, I think we just completely disagree. Where'd you get that from? It only released in Japan, and I bought it through Sendico earlier. More doesn't mean better, but what I'm saying is there's no lack of variety. There's so much in the game that they had to make more music. And I don't think it's worse. But anyway, yeah, I bought the Sun and Moon soundtrack and then this collection. It was a Pokemon Center exclusive, I think. I don't know if it was exclusive, but it's from the Pokemon Center. Yeah. So all of my music, all of my Pokemon music is ripped from those CDs. We're just talking about the overall music being dull we ride around. I mean, I don't think so, but fair enough. Everyone calm down, it's howl time. Hell yeah, it is. We were talking about this yesterday, but like, compared to the original champion theme, like the Sun and Moon champion theme, Howl's champion theme, it just isn't as impactful. Like, it's really good. It's just not as impactful. At least you still hear the original when you challenge the Elite Four again. I like that since you're the champion, you defend your title rather than go through and fight the champion again in Sun and Moon, because like, I don't know, in like Diamond and Pearl or whatever, you just keep fighting Cynthia even though you're the champion. I like that there's so many different people that can challenge you in Gen 7. Like, youngster Tristan from Route 1. He can challenge you. That's awesome. I love that. And like, it depends on what day of the week you do the challenge. 6 Haunters! That's the first time that's ever happened. That's a new one. I think somebody likes the 6 Haunters. Hello, Alex. I can't catch all of them. The 6 Haunters are gonna have to return to the wild. Master Ball them? I can't. I'm sorry, 6 Haunters. Thank you for appearing. Goodbye. I'm sorry, Port. What are you hunting? I'm hunting Mimikyu on the top games, and at the bottom I'm doing Darkrai resets. I'm currently on phase 34 for Mimikyu. Seen at least 3 double 5% today, and I've only been hunting for like 3 hours. I've seen a few double Mimikyus today. I think I've seen 3 so far. They're not that rare, it seems. I'm actually devastated. I'm sorry, Port. I might breed Mimikyu. Ooh. I was actually talking about this earlier. Once I finally get Mimikyu, I think I might do it full odds eggs as well, just to see how much faster it would have been. Because it's been a long time. I've been hunting Mimikyu for a long time. Use my foreign shiny Ditto. I remember back in, like, Sun and Moon, there were all these GTS trade bots and stuff, and I got, like, so many hacked shiny Japanese Ditto for breeding and stuff. Once you get your shiny charm. That's fair enough. I mean, I'm doing full odds. I prefer full odds. I'm really not happy because in my original in my original sword save, I got charm, and I really wish I didn't. Because now I just, like, never use that save. Prefer breeding, it's a lot faster. Well, yeah, obviously, but that's not the point of the hunt, really. I remember all the time people would go into streams and go, why don't you just Masuda method it? And it's like, that's just not the point. I'm not having a knock against you, Alex, but, like, it's just people used to do that all the time. You've recovered? I'm sorry, Port. I'm glad you've recovered. I love when people do that. There's one streamer I used to watch, he used to have a command that was exclamation mark Masuda whenever somebody asked it. At least Timothy the Haunter will be here soon. No offense to Timothy, but I hope he doesn't show up before Beanbag. I need my beanbag. Yo, Daniel, can you go tell Beanbag to show up? That'd be real nice. Oh, that's not Daniel. Sorry. Sorry. Can you go tell Daniel that I'm looking for Beanbag? Thank you. Can't wait for the comments I'm gonna get for hunting for lods and using lock removal. Oh yeah. I got comments on my tweet when I did lock removal Necrozma in Ultra Moon, I think I got it. That was fun. Might breed the Alola starters. I'm planning on doing full odds eggs for Poplio. Cause okay, so the plan is ages ago when I did my Ultra Moon trial quest, oh, there's double Mimikyu. I did Ultra Sun and Moon starters for Rowlet. So then I'm gonna do base Sun and Moon starters for Litten, and then I'm gonna do full odds eggs for Poplio. I wonder how hard it will be to do, like, breeding on 6 games at once. I feel like that might be ridiculous. But I don't know. Like getting the egg cycles to sync up and whatever. Wait, do people not like lock removal? Yeah, because it's cheating. I mean, like, it is cheating, but who cares? It's not like you're hacking the shiny in. It's cheating, we should just hack in the shiny. Just buy it on eBay. People are selling it. Just go buy one on eBay. What are you doing wasting your time? Actual Team Rocket shit that people sell hacked shinies on eBay. That's really funny. Like, you're a massive idiot if you ever buy those. But it's really funny. Like, you know hacking a 3DS is free, right? Just don't get it. Game Freak didn't want us to have it, so we shouldn't have it. Yeah, exactly. Like, ooh, am I allowed to talk about that? This is spoilers for a new Nova League video, but that I've already seen because I'm a channel member. Okay, the next video is about lock room. Well, he's already done the hunt, so it doesn't matter, actually. The next video is about lock removal. I have one friend so rude about me using lock removal for no reason. That's really weird. I actually have the lock removal patch on right now in the Ultra games. Well, in 2 of them. 3 of them. I don't remember. Not that it's doing anything for this hunt, because there's nothing to remove the shiny lock on, but... Know what the hunts are, though? Yeah, okay, I'm not going to say anything else then. But, like... Dude. It's so annoying that... Like, okay, I like that they've released a lot of shinies, of mythicals and stuff as home rewards for, like, completing Pokedexes and stuff. But... I don't want to do that. And, like, I'd rather hunt the Pokemon than just have it waiting there for me. You know? Like, maybe I'll do it eventually, I don't know. I've upped the counter on Darkrai by accident. Because... I can't believe I gave my 1 bit to a cheater. No! Oh, what was it? What was I going to say? Is Manaphy a reward for BDSP or Arceus? Or is it both? I don't know. But like, I'd rather get Manaphy through the Manaphy egg in Gen 4. Also, I found out that I bought Japanese copies of Ranger, but you can't get the Manaphy egg from those. I have a Japanese copy of Ranger and a Japanese copy of Shadows of Olmia. And apparently you just can't get Manaphy from those? Or maybe you can? I don't know. You don't get it the same way you do from the English one anyway. And I was gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna... I don't know. I'll play through the Japanese one and then get eggs. But I'm gonna have to play through the bloody English one anyway. Just download it and put it on an R4 card or something and install it to my 3DS. Maybe I should just get a copy of English Ranger. They can't be that much, right? Oops. Have a look on eBay. Surely Pokemon Ranger isn't that much, right? I love dropping my Joy-Con. Just use the R4. I don't think it makes it any less legit. I mean, yeah, but also I still want a copy of Ranger. I mean, I bloody own a copy of Ranger, but like, it's not English. Anyway, I just like... I don't care if it's already had the Manaphy unlocked. I'm just gonna use... Oh, I bloody upped the counter on Darkrai again. I'm just gonna use TWL save tool to completely wipe the save anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. $40. It's like $40. Okay. Maybe I'll get a copy of Ranger at some point. I mean, back in 2024, when Matt was doing his Ranger playthrough to get an egg, I started playing through on an R4 card, but I have no idea which R4 card that was on. And I think it might be on the one that doesn't work. I could just install it on my 3DS though, I don't really mind. Why does your R4 not work? Because they're shitty and cheap. Like, I have two of them. That I just got off Amazon for like $5 each or something. And they're slightly different, and one of them just doesn't work anymore. It worked for a while and now it just doesn't, and the other one is kind of temperamental. I have no idea if I upped the counter on that one. I don't think I did. It's like, cheap DS flash cards suck, but that's why they suck, because they're cheap. Well, that's why they're cheap, because they suck, I don't know. I know there are some people making, like, proper good DS flash cards. Like, I know Inside Gadgets has some, I think. I don't know, just keep buying cheap, shitty R4 cards. Do I have one on me? No, I don't. Also, the Nintendo Switch, like, Rewind or Year in Review or whatever came out today. And I haven't checked on any of my other accounts, but on my main account, my most played game was actually Shield, because I spent 90 hours hatching Mimikyu eggs this year. Inside Gadget's kind of expensive if you're not in Australia, though. Yeah, but I am in Australia. This is what I have to deal with for literally everything else. Let me have Inside Gadgets. Like, everywhere is expensive if you're in Australia. It's nice to have something that's Australian for once. Also, I just realized that bit badge looks like a Gracious orb. You're the bit leader with 1 bit. But that color does make it look like a Gracious orb. Or is it... No, I think they changed the Gracious orb. There's like 2 now. After Legends Arceus, because the Adamant Orb and the other orb, I don't remember, used for Origin Form, Dialga, and Palkia. And then they changed the Gracious Orb to something else. Okay. Yeah, they changed it. So, Gracious Orb is a type of held item introduced in Platinum. It boosts the power of Dragon and Ghost type moves when held by Giratina. And prior to Legends Arceus, it would change Giratina into its origin form when held. Okay, so what's the new one called? If it's not Gracious Orb. Shard or something? I don't know. Gracious Core. Okay, I don't know why they had to change that. That's really weird that they changed that. I don't know why they didn't just introduce a new item if they wanted to do that. Because the Grease's orb always changed Giratina to its origin form. So I don't know why they had to do that to Dialga and Palkia. Man. I'm still conflicted on whether or not I prefer Arceus or ZA. Like, I really, really enjoyed Arceus, but ZA has Mimikyu. No, I mean, like, oh, they're both really good games. ZA also has lesbians. You could argue that Arceus does. I don't know who you'd argue that about, but you could argue it. I mean, so does Scarlet and Violet. Counter argument, Irida, yeah. ZA is my most played game. Yeah. I think Shield beat out ZA by about 5 hours for me. But like if all of my BDSP hours were across one game rather than across one file, I mean rather than 3, it would be BDSP without a doubt. Like, I think... Let me have a look, actually. Uh, 80 hours on this account. 45, yeah. Hello, Slime Guy, welcome in. Did you see Gwyn's official art? I did. I really like that they got like all the Sugimori art. It's really good. Seeing like all the lineless art was really weird. Haven't checked mine, but no way it isn't Shield because of my curry hunt. Yeah, I feel like if you did a curry hunt, it's gonna be Shield. Do you know where to buy good new 3DS XL units? Seem to have a couple. I kind of just accumulated mine. I didn't explicitly look for them. This one is an old 3DS XL. Okay, let me tell the story. So, this one is the Hyrule Gold Special Edition one. I got that off Facebook Marketplace. Then I got this one. It's just a regular grey one. I paid way too much money for that because I saw it at Cashies one day, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I think I paid $400 for it, which was a bad deal. I should have only paid like $350 at the most. Then these two, the blue ones, I got those off my friend for my birthday. He gave them both to me and some games for $60, which was ridiculous. And then this one is the Sun and Moon Special Edition. I got that off Facebook Marketplace. And then this one is the regular 3DS XL X and Y Special Edition. And I also got that off Facebook Marketplace. What the Sun and Moon Edition? But yeah, it's expensive. I got my one decently cheap because it's pretty beat up. You can't really tell on camera, but it's got a lot of scratches on it. There's a scratch right down the middle of the screen that you can't see on camera, but it's definitely there. If you're in the US though, I really have no idea where you would look for 3DSs. Canada, same thing. I've got no idea. Yeah, I think just keep an eye out on Facebook Marketplace, really. I got half of these on Facebook Marketplace, so... I did originally have a 3DS, like a new 3DS, but I broke that, so that was fun. That's what I bought the one on the bottom left for, to replace that one that I broke. It's not like you can ever find a new 3DS anyway. It's all either XLs or original 3DSs. Canadian derogatory. 7G. What's 7G? We all know English people don't exist, that's true. Generation 7? Ah, yeah. No, I agree with that. So Ultra Sun and Moon. Yeah. I've got Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon on here right now. PLA and BDSP are decent, honestly. I really like Legends Arceus and Legends ZA. I don't agree with you on BDSP at all. I really don't like this game. It's like a fine game because it's Diamond and Pearl, and I think Diamond and Pearl is fine. I think I really like Diamond and Pearl. I think they're great games. But, like, they just took Diamond and Pearl and gave it the clunkiest movement of all time and made it unfun to play. Even if PLI is ugly, it has more depth to gameplay than ZA. I think they're just different games. I mean, I'm still conflicted on whether I prefer ZA or Arceus, but either way, I think they're both really good games. Arceus is straight peak, exactly. But Arceus doesn't have Mimikyu, and that's, you know... I think ZA looks unappealing, you can't even ride Pokemon in ZA. I mean, that's a fair enough criticism. I think it should have had roller skates, because that was like the whole shtick of X and Y. I don't know. Oh, ads are about to start. Okay. No shinies. Okay. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Ads are happening. Okay, ads are over. I'm back. What's up? What did I miss? Okay, I don't agree with ZA being a bad game. I love that game, but the DLC is... I have to agree that it's the worst DLC. It's just the same repetitive shit over and over. I mean, I still enjoy it, but it gets to a point. I didn't mean to up the counter again. Whoopsies. I had donuts grinding for legendaries. I haven't done much of that. The worst part, I think, about the donuts was, like, you'd make this super good donut, and then you'd go into a wormhole, and then one of them was just, like, a guy sitting on a bench. It's like, damn, I wasted a good donut on a guy sitting on a bench. Like that you had to search the berries and needed to then grind for them? Yeah. Just for Kyogre and Groudon, I haven't got to Rayquaza yet. It's the same thing for Rayquaza, really. Scarlet... I did enjoy Scarlet and Violet's DLC, but I think I prefer... Okay, no, this is hard. Mega Dimension just being Lumiose again was underwhelming. Yeah, I kind of agree. I still really enjoyed ZA. I really enjoyed the DLC. It's just repetitive. It's a slight rush job. Yeah. Like, from the only good Pokemon game on Switch is PLA and Let's Go. I don't agree with that either. I like all of them, except BDSP. I think BDSP is the only truly bad game. Don't forget the Scoville quest, yeah. Mega Flygon had to have been planned, yeah, and then it never happened. They hate us. I hate BDSP and Let's Go. I like Let's Go because it's a functional game. I don't like BDSP at all. Do you know how difficult, how unnecessarily difficult it was trying to get through Mount Coronet to get to, Spear Pillar? Like... I was trying to... I jumped down the same ledge 4 times because I would tap down on the stick once and it would throw me over. Like, I don't understand why they decided to keep the map exactly grid-based as it was before and then give you 360 degrees of movement and completely fuck it up. Like, I don't get it. If you're gonna keep the game grid-based, exactly as it was in Diamond and Pearl, keep the movement grid-based as well. I don't get it. We all agree on Ultra Sun and Moon supremacy? Obviously. Let's Go was the only Pokemon game I couldn't get past the first gym because I hated it so much. That's crazy work, actually. I get that the whole catching is not the most intuitive thing, and I wish they just let you use a Pro Controller. But, like... yeah. I think... I've never actually played Black and White 2. I've played Black and White, but I haven't played Black and White 2. Don't crucify me, but I don't get why people think Black and White is the greatest thing of all time. Like, it's a good Pokemon game. But people are acting like it was sent from heaven to be the greatest thing ever created of all time. But it's just a good game. It's a Pokemon game. It's not really much deeper than most other Pokemon games. It's just got a slightly better story. Like, I don't hate Black and White, don't get me wrong. I love them. They're good games. It's just like... they're fine. I don't know. It's not like the greatest story ever written. Thank you, preach. Finally got Ultra Sun. I'm gonna complete the Pokédex 700 hour into my old file. I'm long past that. I think I hit the hour cap on my original save on this one. Years ago, actually. It is, yeah, it's maxed out. Probably 3 years ago at this point, I hit the time limit. This is my original save file. The rest is whatever. I think on my other Ultra game save files, they're at about 450 hours each. So getting there. We argue about Pokemon games, about what Pokemon games are good, but we don't know one thing. Mimikyu is the best. That is getting pinned. That's some real shit. How do you do multi-input? Okay, so all of my 3DSs are modded, right? And with a modded 3DS, you can use what's called input redirection, where basically you connect the 3DSs to your PC, and then I'm just using a controller connected to my PC to control the games. And then I just have a Joy-Con in my hand for the BDSP resets. If you just look up 3DS input redirection, it'll tell you. You do have to have modded 3DSs though. Modded 3DS doesn't mean cheating, right? No. Cheating would be just hacking Pokemon in. Or like... changing odds or whatever, I don't know. I assure you, if I was cheating, I would have gotten Mimikyu by now. Always thought of a modded 3DS as cheat in my mind. Well, no, it's not. It's not cheating at all. It allows you to cheat, but having a modded 3DS isn't inherently cheating. It's think of it as jailbreaking your 3DS rather than having it as cheats. It just lets you install your own programs and do stuff like input redirection. Like, I promise, if I was cheating, I would not go to 34 phases for Mimikyu. I'm not cultured about the subject, that's fine. If you do want to mod your 3DS, it's, as long as you're not illiterate, as long as you can read, you'll be fine. If you can read and follow instructions, you're good. It's not difficult to do at all. And as long as you only follow the 3DS Hacks Guide website, 3ds.hacks.guide. As long as you just follow that website, and you know how to read, it's fine. It's really not a difficult thing to do. Can I transfer my Pokemon Bank onto a modded one? Yeah. If you already have a Nintendo Network ID on your 3DS and you mod it, that won't change anything. But if you never had If you never had Pokemon Bank, you can install it and it works fine. You're telling me you've spent the last 3 years hunting a non-hacked Mimikyu? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to let you guys know that I'm not a cheater. PKSM can do that as well. PKSM is kind of like a local clone of Pokemon Bank, and also like PK Hex Lite. Like you can do some very light save file editing with that as well. But yeah, if you mod your 3DS and install Pokemon Bank and PokeTransporter, it'll just work as long as you have an NNID. And if you already had an NNID on your 3DS, then it's fine, that'll just work. And if you didn't, you can still make one for some reason. So like, you could do that too. I think 3 of these 3DSs have NNIDs on them. So if I have download Pokemon Bank, I'm fine. Even if you haven't, you're fine. You can still... Yeah. That's the whole thing with the modded 3DS. Like, you can download and install games. You can use Pokemon Bank. It's... a DS shop, yeah, Nintendo Network ID, which is what you would have needed to install Pokemon Bank in the first place. So if you ever use the eShop, then you've got one. On the hit show Duck Dynasty, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what Duck Dynasty is. Is it safe to transfer my shit to a modded one? Yes, but you don't need to transfer to a modded 3DS. You can just mod the 3DS that you already have. No risk of corruption? No. Just when you do a system transfer to a modded 3DS, there's certain things you have to follow to, like, restore the modded stuff, but that's all on the 3DS Hacks website. My 3DS is used up. What do you mean used up? Show about hitting ducks. There, I saved you 11 seasons. Oh my god. Yeah, I have no idea what it is. She had 11 seasons. Doesn't sound that interesting for 11 seasons, I'm gonna be honest. The plastic part of the joystick. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is definitely safe to transfer from a non-modded 3DS to a modded 3DS, but if you are buying a 3DS, I would do the system transfer first and then mod it, because it's just easier. It's just a little bit less of a hassle. I've done that before. Yeah, then you just don't have to deal with restoring all of the modded stuff after the system transfer. But, yeah. I don't care about the modded stuff, but a lot of them online are modded. There should be no issue with that if you just, follow the 3DS Hacks Guide website. When you're going through the, when you're going through the 3DS Hacks Guide for 3DS, you need to... Well, no, you don't. That's if you're playing modded games online. If you're not... Pretendo is a completely separate thing. Pretendo is the online servers revival. So if you don't want to play online at all, ignore that. For Pokemon Bank to work, you just need your Nintendo Network ID, which is the one you use for the eShop, which is the one you already have. And internet, yes, and internet. But yeah, even if you do a system transfer from a stock to a modded system, afterwards you can just follow the 3DS Hacks Guide website and there'll be an option saying stop, check if your 3DS is already modded. And if you do that and the 3DS is already modded, you can just go from there. It's really not hard to follow, and it's really not difficult either. So don't be concerned about buying a modded 3DS. Though I have no idea how 3DS prices are in Canada, so they could be... No, Curb, what I'm saying is a lot of 3DSs are already modded. They're not paying someone to mod the 3DS. It's just that 3DSs sometimes are already modded anyway. If you are paying someone deliberately to mod your 3DS, that's dumb. But if you're buying a 3DS that was already modded, who cares? Whoa. Oh, follower goal. Thank you. Thanks for the follow, slime guy. 150 followers. That's ridiculous. Twitch just scared the shit out of me, I'm gonna be real. I'm sorry, I'm deep diving right now. Are you looking at that duck show? What? That has 11 seasons for some reason? Duck seasons. Is there a rabbit version? Is there a wabbit season? I played myself, I have to know how this got to 11 seasons. I still have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Lorantis fan, where are you? I mean, I like Lorantis. I think I had a Fomantis on my team in Ultra Sun and Moon for ages. I had like a Mickey Mouse ass team in Ultra Sun and Moon. Like, I struggled really hard on Olivia in Sun and Moon as a kid. So then when I got to Ultra Sun and Moon, I was like, right, I'm gonna fill my team up like entirely with grass types and just rip through her. And then I kind of kept like most of them for the whole game until I got to like the Ultra Wormhole. And I think when I did the Elite Four, I had my starter Incineroar, my Lunala from regular Moon, which I traded over. I had like Helioptile or Heliolisk or whatever. I had like just Mickey Mouse ass team. Duck Dynasty. Yeah, these look like a bunch of old American men who would go hunting. I should go check the title, actually. Like, my Hall of Fame, my title defense. 11 seasons of that. Damn. And you guys just kept watching it? That's crazy. We get a lot of those kind of shows. Well, we used to on, like... So... I had the subject, but I sent my Switch 2 to Nintendo for repair, and when I got it back, they said my... They said my data... They transferred your data, but your Pokemon wasn't there. They might have, done, like, a Switch on, like, a online system transfer. So, like, it didn't save Pokemon. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about that. I've never sent a Switch to Nintendo or anything, so I'm not sure. Home and Away. Oh my god, Home and Away still getting episodes is ridiculous. You guys is like the American people. Can I appeal them? I've got no idea, sorry. I don't know anything about that. I've never had any issues with my Switch save data, so I've got no idea. Yeah, I'm not sure, sorry. I know they don't let you do, Switch Online save data backups because, otherwise you'd be able to clone Pokemon by, like, putting them into home and then restoring a backup. Surely they could, like, make a way around that, right? Where, like, every time you save in home, it like, updates the save backup for the game as well? I don't know. They might... Surely they'd be able to do that. My shiny Rebombi in my score from 2017-18, which was my first hunt ever. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, if the Pokemon wasn't in home and you don't have the save data, I think it's just gone. Like I said, I've never had to deal with save data problems, but... You got it from the lottery? That's crazy. Like the ID lotto? That's insane. I've never won that once. But this is my history. Yeah, but I don't think they can do anything about that. Of home train. Yeah, but the Pokemon isn't there, so like I don't think they can do anything. They don't just magically have the save data. Because like I said, no, the online lottery place? Okay, you've lost me, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about now. The online lottery place? Yeah, I've got no idea, sorry. The multiplayer hub? Of Ultra Sun and Moon? The Festival Plaza. Yeah, yeah, that's where the... Well, no, it's still in the Tourist Bureau as well. There's just another one in Festival Plaza. Yeah, I don't think they can do anything about that, though. Like, what can they do about it? Like, if it's if it's gone, then it's gone. They don't have the save data. They can't bring it back. How have I not managed to, like, accidentally attack a single guy yet today? That's crazy. Did my controller just die? Are you kidding me? That's really annoying. Shinotic is a pacifist today, yeah. Ooh, now I get to have a cable running directly across my keyboard. This is awesome. I'm a big fan of this. I love it. I love that the PS5 controller has like negative battery life. I'm so glad I bought this controller. Dynamax Adventures. When's the next weekend? I want to do Dynamax Adventures again, but like not for like a proper hunt. I want another weekend. I upped the wrong counter. Wow, good job, me. I think it's this one. Yes, the weekend. Slime guy, I mean, you could try and contact them about saying, hey, my save data's gone, but I don't know what much they can really do. Not that again, I'm not sure. I've never sent anything into Nintendo to, like, get fixed, but I don't know. The weekend, yeah. Dynamax Adventure Weekend, the weekend. It's the freaking weekend. They only have them like twice a year. I feel like it should be a little bit more often than that. Just Sarah Barrett. Sorry, I don't want to annoy you with it. No, it's fine. Oh, that's a shiny Shuppet. Come on, dude. Are you... Another Shuppet? Dude, are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, Shuppet. Okay. Okay, dude. I mean, Mega Bayonet? Yeah, it would be cool if I didn't have 4 of these already. I don't need more of them. Okay, where's my aux cable? Okay, so that was 2,550 encounters. This is phase 34 for Mimikyu. Have I got like a quick ball or something? Oh, I can use my controller, I don't have to stick my hand in front. Fast ball, friend ball. No, I haven't got a quick ball, okay. Okay, this at least gets sleep powdered then. Oh, you're kidding me? Okay, well, I guess we just ball. Dust ball, go. It's loud, sorry. Easy. That's my 5th Shuppet, I think. Oh, of course I've got a bloody baby Misdreavus in my party as well. Great. Go away! You brought this upon yourself? Yeah. I mean, I did also say I was going to get something today that wasn't Mimikyu, so I did also bring this upon myself in that way as well. I mean, this is nothing but my fault. Do I give Shuppet a nickname? It would seem that this Shuppet is called Jerry. Apparently this is Jerry, so this Shuppet is Jerry. Okay, any nature guesses? Have we got nature guesses for Jerry? I'm gonna guess that Jerry is bald. Okay, Port also guesses bald. Enemy guesses mild. No, you can't trade online with 3DS anymore. Okay, let's have a look. Jerry is hardy. Ah, hardy Jerry. Okay, add to my party. Goodbye level 11 Mischievous. Okay. Jerry's also somewhat of a clown. He is. It's Jerry the Clown. So we can't trade with you. No. I'm not trading any of these anyway. Even if I could, I wouldn't. Okay. We have regular Shuppet and Shiny Jerry the Shuppet. My 5th Shuppet. Awesome. Woo. Cool. Wow, this is just exactly what I wanted. Okay, when did I only started this phase yesterday, didn't I? Sorry, I'm spreadsheeting. Show a shiny Bayonet? No, I don't have the means to level up a Shuppet really quick. Regular Haunter. Shiny Shuppet. It's the same color when evolving? I have no idea. I haven't evolved any of... The only Pokemon I've evolved in this is Haunter, because I accidentally traded one to a different save without an Everstone. Okay. Let me reset the counter. Back to 0. And we'll get back to hunting. Phase 35. Put the music back on. Oops. There we go. Timothy's still coming? I thought Timothy was going to show up. Banger alert, by the way. You know, Jerry showed up because my controller died. I believe that's why. Well, did you miss a shiny? Yeah, Tuna, you missed Jerry. Jerry the shiny Shuppet. Makes me sad. Toby Fox music is in bad Pokemon game. I don't think Scarlet and Violet is a bad game. Okay, well, that's a statement. I don't believe that this one is Toby Fox, no. Oh, no, it is. Academy Ace Tournament, yeah. This is Toby Fox, but I don't think Scarlet and Violet are bad games. It's bad open... Okay, they're deeply flawed, yes, but I still enjoyed playing them. If it was a bad game, I would have hated playing it as well. Scarlet and Violet, they definitely have issues, but I don't think that it's a bad game. It's not like... I think BDSP is a bad game because it's a shitty remake of a game that already exists. So if you want to play through Sinnoh, just play Diamond and Pearl. I played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, so I have some stands about it. That's just a different game entirely. Just not even the same thing at all. I feel like Scarlet and Violet could have been really good, but it's just the artificial limitations that Game Freak gets given by the Pokemon Company. They have to make their deadlines. They have to make sure everything lines up because they have so many other products releasing that depend on the games. They just didn't have enough time. They didn't have a big enough budget because Game Freak doesn't get given a big enough budget for some reason, and the hardware wasn't powerful enough. And a combination of all of that made Scarlet and Violet really buggy. I mean, about open world quality, I mean, yeah, but you could even argue that there's issues with Tears of the Kingdom as well. Not that I think Tears of the Kingdom is a bad game, far from it, but like, it's the same, it's more or less the same as Breath of the Wild, just plus. Scarlet and Violet is a lot better on Switch too, yeah. It's incredible how much better a game is when it just runs at a locked frame rate. Yeah, but the general quality is better, but... I understand that, yes, but this is just a completely different game made by a completely different developer in a completely different genre. They're not the same thing. And I finally attacked. Also like the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, yeah. Scarlet and Violet's DLC is way better than ZA's. Oh my god, shut it, don't SOS. Oh, that Shiinotic died. Well... Oh my god, okay, let me just reset. I definitely did save after I got that Shuppet, right? I didn't just reset over the Shuppet. Yeah, I've still got Jerry. But both from Nintendo? Well, no, because Nintendo didn't develop Pokemon at all. They just own a portion of the Pokemon Company. Game Freak developed Pokemon. Different dev teams entirely. And I'm not defending Scarlet and Violet here, saying it's the perfect game, there's no problems whatsoever. Because that's just not true. But I don't think Scarlet and Violet are necessarily bad games, just deeply flawed ones. Because I still enjoyed playing them. The story is phenomenal, the music is phenomenal. Ignoring how the game actually looks, the art direction is really good as well. Just how it's implemented was not. It's Nintendo games, such in general, of good quality. Well, yes. But this isn't a Nintendo game. That's why I compare it to Zelda, but that's the problem. It's not the same thing at all. The only thing they have in common is that they're open world. This is like trying to compare Skyrim to Scarlet and Violet. They're not the same thing at all. But anyway, it doesn't matter. A deeply flawed game can still be a good game. A bad game can still look good. It doesn't really matter. Like, Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield looks great, but the story is bland as fuck. Confused, let's talk about the funny Pokemon game. I'm not here to force my opinion. Yeah, no, I understand that it's your opinion. I'm not, like, getting mad at you for having that opinion. I'm just trying to, like, explain how I feel about the games and why. Like, yeah, back to Sword and Shield. That game looks great, the music's great, the art's great. Everything is good about that game except the story. The story sucks major ass. And, like, Legends Arceus. The game doesn't look the greatest, but it's similar to Scarlet and Violet. Everything else about the game is awesome. It was insulting to me and I was sad finishing Sword and Shield. I don't know. I feel like Sword and Shield was just like, okay, what if we just do what we did with Sun and Moon, but worse? Like, the story is not good. But overall, I did enjoy playing it. I think it's still a good game. And the wild area, Crown Tundra, and Isle of Armor being its open world. I mean, I know they're not open worlds, but functionally that's what the whole game should have been. Are good. I really enjoyed it. They borrowed Ultra Sun and Moon, but worse. Maybe I'm salty about it. I mean, fair. Hi, Liz. I just got another shiny. Like maybe 10 minutes ago. It was another Shuppet. And I found out that you can apparently get that that Pokedex-sized Mimikyu from the Australian Pokemon Center as well. Yeah, Blue Ghost again. Oh, come on. I love kicking the camera. Big fan of kicking the camera. Okay, that'll do. Hop and the girl are just Lily and Gladian, but badly written. Hop is fine, but he's just kind of how to. Okay, I'm not... Sun and Moon's story is good, but I'm not going to deny that there are a lot of cutscenes. Like, when you actually play the game and, like, actually read, the story is good. Like, it's great, but I feel like the whole, Sun and Moon has too much text is only really a problem on, repeat playthroughs. Like, all of this would just not be a problem if there was a skip dialogue button. I think that's all they... The only thing that Sun and Moon needs to stop all these people whining is a skip dialogue button. I upped the counter by accident on the Mimikyu games. Spain Tong. I don't know why that got withheld. But sure. Why are you attacking? What? I like the overarching theme with the heroes in the darkest day. Yeah. I'm resetting for Tepig in black and white too. Oh, good luck. I've wanted to do that hunt for a while. That's fun. Why was that auto-modded? I think it blocked darkest because you accidentally put an I in there and it looked, and I think darky must be a bad, like, darky got auto-modded. It must have been on like the bad word list or something. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming, because that's the word that was highlighted for me. Yeah, good luck with Tepig, Liz. That's a good hunt. I think I did a little bit of that at some point and then stopped. Like, very briefly. Why does it keep... oh my fucking god. Okay, now this 3DS is on red and I have to put it on charge. It's all over the place today. Okay. Look out at shiny Darkrai in 327. Dude, if I get Darkrai anything less than like 3,000, I'm gonna freak out because like my 4096 luck is so ridiculous. Like, Gabite means okay, slime guy. Yeah, my 4096 luck is ridiculous. But I think that's why I'm so many phases in for Mimikyu now. I'm French. Yeah, I know. You probably get it faster than mine. I mean, I don't know, because Arceus was literally... Okay, well, how... Okay, first, before I finish that, how... No, a slime guy, I believe you. Liz, how long did it take you to get Darkrai? I'm assuming it was something egregious. $18K? No, that's insane. Though I genuinely won't be surprised if I go that far. You just buy the Darkrai from my buddy Eric. Yeah, this happened to my buddy Eric one time. Hunting female sneezer in PLA. Good luck. I need to play Arceus again. But I kinda don't want to yet. Because I'm gonna need to play through it 3 more times. Twice for when I eventually get to Gen 8 in my Origin decks, because I need 2 Enamorous, so I have to play through like the whole game twice. And then 1 more time so I can set up a full odds file. Got 2 mail from a non-updated PLA Mass Outbreak. Oh, nice. Because apparently resetting Mass Outbreaks was nerfed in a patch. Probably with the Daybreak update. Did you see that, Murkrow? Yeah, I did. That was cool. I'm just saying, if that was in Pearl, it would have been Misdreavus. No, that Murkrow is sick. I love the Eterna hunts. You know, they should have made Mega Honchkrow and Mega Mismagius. Okay, they probably wouldn't have done Mega Mismagius because there was Fluttermane, but it still would have been awesome. So go into the region, save, checking the village, and 99. It give me 99% of the time it gives me new seed of the same outbreak. Okay, yeah, that definitely got patched out because that's not something you can still do. Oh, by the sound of the music, we're hatching eggs. Route 208, 208, Solaceon Town, Route 210, Solaceon Town, Route 208. I'm well versed in hatching eggs in Gen 4. Does anyone know if Budu is easy to catch in Safari? You could have a look at the Gen 4 capture calculator. I assume... Okay, so a Safari Ball, if I remember right, has the same catch rate as a... as a Great Ball, right? What level does it show up? It's not broken, it's just practical, yeah. Almost at 300 Darkrai. Dark Guy. Okay, what's these? Okay, Budu is like level 24. Okay, PLA even got free DLC? That doesn't count. It's not really DLC, it was just a little update, little storyline. Yeah, it should be about... Oh. Hello, SH Retro. Should probably be about 50%. Yeah. I've just put it into the catch rate calculator, and it is about 50%. It's like 50.2 or whatever. Great Ball, level 24, 100% health, 50.284% chance of catching it each ball. I failed another coin flip. Didn't even use the calc. Okay, I had it up as you came in, so... The Dragon Poison Ultra Beast in... Oh, Poipole? Yeah, I did that. I don't believe it's in my party, but I did do Poipole. No, it's not in my party. But I did a, do that later so I'm done with the tournament, yeah. I think I got it in, like, less than 1,000 resets or something. It was really quick. It's not Shiny Lock, yeah. I might go back and get another one so I can keep one as a Poipole, because I evolved the other one into a Naganadel. If that, I don't even know if that's how it's pronounced. How many encounters did I get? Poipole and 174 resets. Yeah, I did that quick. 255 33% of the Pokeball, so 1.5 is about 50%. Yeah. Yeah, the wormhole hunts are good. Slime Guy, have you heard of Wormhole Wednesday? It's every Wednesday, and you hunt in the wormhole, and that's the whole thing. It's run by the Gremlin of the Nova League. If you want to look up Wormhole Wednesday, he's made... His video on it is really good. Wormhole Wednesday. Wormhole Wednesday! Every Wednesday until the end of time. That's not Darkrai. There we go. Man, imagine if that Mimikyu was shiny. That'd be pretty awesome. Already got all the rare Pokemon in my Ultra Moon file. Tragic. Feet Yuri Mega. This is the most excited I've ever been to see a Lombre. Is generally a top 5 shiny reaction. Yeah. Why no SOS? Because I didn't want to SOS it. That's it. I think SOSing is lame, and I wanted to do it full odds, and I didn't want to deal with... Mimikyu is already annoying to SOS hunt because it's a ghost type, but then it also has Disguise, so you have to hit it twice. And I didn't want to do that, and if I had to do full odds SOS, I would have had to run around until I found a Mimikyu anyway, get it to do 10 SOS calls, and then run and find another one. And I don't want to deal with that, and I'd rather hunt it full odds, no method whatsoever, so... I'm 35 phases in now. It's my favourite method. Legitimately the only time I've ever used SOS... Oh, I hate using moves. I've legitimately only ever used SOS... on the Chansey in Pony Grove for level grinding. I'd do it for Marini. That's the only way to get Marini, isn't it? You can actually do something else while doing it. Well, I can do something else while doing this as well. It's not difficult. That's generally what shiny hunting is. It's just like a background task. I don't like SOS. I mean, I've never actually done a hunt. I've never actually done an SOS hunt. I mean, other than chaining to where I probably should have found a shiny Chansey at some point, but never have. Ultra Sun and... Oh, Sun and Moon had an event Marini Egg for Pikachu's East that's not locked. Yeah, somebody, I can't remember who said they were hunting that, but somebody came in and said they were hunting it, and then like gave me a link to the Wonder Card for it. So that's something I want to do at some point. Rather SOS than Poke Radar. Radar is just miserable. Sorry. On the last day of Ranch Week, I was trying to radar Flaffy in Pearl, and I got to 40, a chain of 40 twice, and it broke twice. It's a perfect ball match, yeah, with the Cherish Ball. I do want to do that at some point. I might... Maybe I'll do that in Egg Month, I don't know. I was gonna do, Riolu, obviously, but I don't know. Do SOS without Charm? Yeah, that's fine. I just prefer to not do method hunts at all. I prefer full odds completely. Egg month is only 81.92. Yeah, I know, but there's nothing stopping me from hunting not 81.92. It just won't... Well, I won't get the yellow name in Speed Twister's Discord. I don't really care. I've got 2 Egg Month shinies anyway. I don't care. I think it's dumb that he limits it to just 81.92. I think that's stupid because literally who has ever hunted full odds 40.96 eggs? Who has ever done that? I think that should be allowed as well. I think it's dumb that he doesn't allow it. Oh, the game crashed. Did the game just crash? Holy shit, the game crashed. Okay, maybe they've just made it way rarer because I've done like 300, almost 300 resets since updating and the game hasn't crashed. SOS is nostalgic to me, so I'll stick to it. That's fair enough. Oh, ads are about to start again. Okay, probably a natural crash. Yeah, I think that's just a BDSP moment, to be honest. I will do Egg Month again this year, though. I'm hunting Riolu in Pearl. Not Riley's Riolu, just regularly. Okay, ads are here. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Mimikyu does in fact give you high fives. That's because that's a reference to the fact that Mimikyu is awesome. in case you guys didn't know. My favorite Alola Pokemon might be difficult. Just bought 4 Japanese emeralds the other day, so I'll be 8 times hunting Smoochum in April. Oh, hell yeah, Liz, that's awesome. Every day I wake up, thank the universe for Mimikyu. It's the only thing you should do every morning. What did you say Darkrai was going to come at? 327 or something? Hi Galactost. Look him in. I think I found the square hole. It wasn't hidden. Where is it? Where do you think it is? North of the Trapinch lands? Yes. Am I... Yeah, my base is... Yeah, north. North of... yeah. I don't know how you haven't found it yet. I'm assuming you have actually found it. And we're not talking about 2 different holes. Great Trapinch War. I've been over there plenty of times but never seen it. How? It's a giant hole. The other day I logged on and Lily was on and she was off in the nether somewhere, so I filled her entire base with moss. Because she has the moss farm there. I ran the moss farm for a little bit and then filled every single block inside her base with moss. But just as she came back from the nether, she saw my username inside. Wait, it's not... No. I mean, like... There was no air left in the base. It was completely filled with moss. I completely blocked it up. And then I had to help her remove it because she caught me. Can we listen to the Trial Ultra Sun and Moon music? Maybe. If I can find it. Well, you mean like the big progress on Magma Base? Ooh. You mean like the trial music during like the actual trial, or like the Kahuna battle, or... How much is Mag done on the Aqua base? When you do the oh, so just like the regular trial music from Sun and Moon. It's not different in Ultra Sun and Moon. Okay, hang on. Let me find it. Oh, bastard. Well, Ultra Sun and Moon isn't the only games because it's Sun and Moon as well. I don't know. Normally we just say Gen 7 to refer to all 4 games. There we go. Trial music. I think I may fill the bottom of them and with lava and leave the bridge going to the base. Oh, that's cool, yeah. Double Mimikyu. I remember when I was in like year 5, we had to make a trailer for a book in class, and I used this music as the background music for it. Sally, my nether portal leads to exiting yours. It's not that close. I think if you can break my portal in the nether and then go through yours, it should be fine. Yeah, like break my portal on the nether side. I think Max started. Was it whose base is it in the side of the hill between yours and mine? Like with that little blue roof. Was that Max? Because like that was there when I first logged on, and I haven't seen anybody ever touch it. I want to fight the Wither before digging my base more. Are you gonna fight it like in the open, or like just tunnel method? Most likely Mac, given that it hasn't been touched since you played once. Oh, okay. We'll need support. Yeah, that's fine. If we want to organize when you want to fight the Wither. How many haunters? 4 haunters. That's a lot of haunters. I'm gonna have to move my beacon as well because I need to carve out that wall to make it like look a little bit more natural and not just flat. I have to like put an angle on it. And my beacon's out of range. Whoa, triple Mimikyu. Hello, triple Mimikyu. Oh, did I use a... What? I didn't even press A! What? I swear to God. Input redirection has just got to be bugging. Yeah, I've got Deltarune music in here as well. I need to keep going on my replay of Deltarune doing the secret bosses. Because I replayed chapter 1 to fight Jevil, and I haven't touched chapter 2 yet. I need to fight Spamton. Chapter 3 and 4 really hooked me in. Yeah, I really enjoyed them. I managed to actually buy the game on launch night, which was ridiculous because it made Steam payment processing go down. Would you name your vessel? I've got no idea. I do not remember. I had to do a week before the game. I had to speed run through the demo of Chapter 1 and 2 because my save file from, like, when Chapter 2 came out was long gone. And the circle pad for no inside gadgets 3DS seamless. Yeah. I mean, input redirection is fine. I don't think there's really a problem with it. It's just sometimes it bugs. Really improve the pacing of the game? Yeah. I'm excited for Chapter 5. What I've got going is, like, I'm gonna have my like, save file where I just play through the game normally, like, as the chapters come out. Like, not looking into any secret bosses, it's just my playthrough. And then afterwards, I've got my other save where I do all the secret bosses and that stuff. And then maybe I'll make another save as well and do weird route, but I don't know. Scared of the Shadow Crystal boss in Chapter 5? Yeah. Chapter 1 really wasn't anything too special, more of a proof of concept when it came out, but I really enjoyed Chapter 2. I really enjoyed Chapter 1 and 2. Chapter 3 was really good, if a little bit short. And Chapter 4 was really good as well. Like, that weekend, when Chapter 3 and 4 came out, I dumped so much time into Deltarune. Oops. I don't know. I hope we see more spammed and antenna stuff. That was good. And the mics. Chapter 3 was a weird point where it was too short, but if they added an extra part, it got cut. It would have been too long. Yeah. I haven't looked at the cut boards, but I feel like knowing that they were cut, if they were added back in, it would have taken too long. Like, it would have been, yeah, it would have been too long. We all know where it's going. I don't. Unless you're Toby Fox. I associate Spamton with Oreos because my mum bought me a whole pack and I ate them while fighting him. Fun tuna fact. How far did I get? What do you mean? Like, I've beaten Chapter 4, but I haven't done any of the secret bosses or anything. Like, I got my shit kicked by the knight in Chapter 3. I haven't done any of that sort of stuff. Yeah, I have beaten Chapter 4. I haven't... Oops, I have the counter. I haven't done any of, like, the secret stuff in Chapter 3 and 4, but it's been spoiled for me, mostly, so it doesn't really matter. I swear to God. I didn't see if that Shuppet had Frisk or not, but I swear I might just be losing my mind. I'll evolve some of these guys eventually, but I don't want to do that until after I've got Mimikyu. I don't want to... Friend of Toby said, what's the opposite of I miss Tenor? I don't miss Tenor. I die. Respect the what? Did I just get set up into... I'm confused. It's pretty glooby. I'm not glooby. I'm never glooby. I'm always groovy and never glooby. I would never be glooby. I don't know what you're talking about. Glooby against the whole world? No, 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 no. I would never be glooby. Where have these glooby allegations come from? I would never be glooby. Did you guys see the most recent newsletter and like the mic section? That was pretty good. I liked that. The mic video. Sleepy you glooby doc. No. No, don't glooby doc me. The last thing I want is for somebody to put a Google Doc of me on Twitter and it's just about me being glooby. You know the amount of people who don't read the Google Doc and just go, oh my god, there's a Google Doc, they must be bad. Hi Becca. No, I'm not glooby. I'm not glooby. I'm gonna start being glooby if you guys keep calling me glooby. Delta rot is the only brain rot I'm told. I don't watch any brain rot. I'm not Deltarune brain rotted. The only brain rot I have is Mimikyu. Don't know why I was waiting for BDSP to load so I could do Mimikyu encounters. It's kind of dumb. Deltarune tomorrow? Deltarune, 7 months ago. Friend inside me? I mean, yeah. I don't know if that's necessarily brain rot, though. They were just memes. Two wolves inside me. There are two wolves inside of you. You should seek medical attention. Get them out. Yeah. There should probably not be two wolves inside of you. If I had to guess, that's probably a bad thing. So confused what the fuck did Woody do to Deltarune for a couple months ago. I swallowed a Lego as a kid. I think most kids probably did at some point. That's why they started putting holes in the top of minifig heads because kids kept eating them. Deltarune February, since that's probably a lock-in for the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, probably. I mean, well, Chapter 3 and 4 were announced at the June Direct, right? Or was it the Direct before that? I don't know. Still a little Silk shock that Silk Song exists? Yeah. I haven't played it. I got it for Christmas, but I've barely even played the first Hollow Knight, so... play it. Okay, but I need to play the first game as well. Oh wait, I have to direct capture. Damn it. It's Aussie. You'll love it. Yeah, let me drive to Adelaide so I can go see Team Cherry. The one thing I will say though that I love about the game is that wait, is that like saying you're British, you love Harry Potter? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Anyway, I will say one thing I love about the game is that you can very clearly tell that a lot of the NPCs were voiced by an Australian, and it's really funny. It's like these characters are making incoherent sounds in an Australian accent, and I love it. Double Mimikyu. I also need to play Peak again. I've only played Peak like once. The corner fit is Hungarian's theory? What? SOS? No, I'm not doing SOS. Why would I do 35 phases for Mimikyu and then all of a sudden go, huh, I'm gonna SOS now. 20 seconds of Wi-Fi connection music. That's just what the Diamond and Pearl sound library was like. I can't do anything about that. Playing Peak, you're already doing it. Apparently he sounds Hungarian? No, well, I don't know who Cornerfit is. I haven't played enough of the game. But, like, at least the NPCs from the first hour of Hollow Knight, the original, sound Australian. The map guy? Yeah, I've got no idea. Can we get Ultra Wormhole theme? I don't want to keep digging through the playlist. It's on shuffle for a reason. She's already gonna torture herself, chat, when she does SV Terra Fairy Mimikyu. Honestly, yeah. I haven't looked into hunting Mimikyu, but if there's a Terra spawn and I can do soft resets of it, of course I'm gonna do that. Hi Eevee fan. How's it going? Every now and again, I listen to video game OSTs of the song, tend to add them to a stream playlist. I'm never gonna stream. But, like, what if? They nerfed Disguise in Gen 8? Yeah. I mean, I understand why. Because it was kind of busted just getting a free Protect on turn 1. Now it, I think it only does an 1/8 of the damage or whatever. Just asked a buddy of mine if a move idea I had for Pokemon Song was balanced. What was the idea? Xenoblade 3 music I had in my playlist just got taken down. Tragic. Why did that not? I have my playlist locally, so I don't have to deal with any of that. And I ripped all the music from CDs myself. Like I was saying before, I bought the box set of Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet, and Arceus. This is hard to show. And I have the soundtrack for Sun and Moon as well. And then back in 2022, I got the Diamond and Pearl sound library. You lose some HP after this, guys. Yeah, no, but I think it's only like an 1/8 of the damage it would have done. It's not very much. Is there a good way to rip songs off YouTube? I've given up on YouTube downloaders, to be completely honest. I just use Audacity to record my desktop audio. I want to make my 3DS into an MP3 player. I did that at some point. That was cool. I want to collect stuff, but I need to save for Birmingham in Germany. Ooh, you're going to Germany. A move that gradually heals a Pokemon on one side, like a 6 of their HP per turn, but... Sorry. But raise the attack and special attack of both Pokemon on the opposite side at one stage upon use. I mean... Yeah. Oh, you block all the damage, but you lose a set amount of HP? Ah, okay. I think that sounds kinda good, but I feel like it's still a little bit... Yeah, that's just worse Sinister. Yeah. Targeted towards an opponent or teammate. I feel like if you target it to a teammate, that's just kind of completely busted. I mean, it does kind of just sound like hospitality, though. I mean, not that I'm any good at competitive battling. Me letting my belly drum Pokemon live forever? Yeah. Talonflame Gale Wings? Well, I feel like Talonflame was just collateral from Gen 6 VGC. It's so sad Azumarill never got Flip Turn. Now, why would Azumarill get Flip Turn? Why would they do that? It would be funny, that's true. For a long time, Azumarill got a buff every gen, yeah. Had a BS team at the start of XY. Priority Roost Spray, but yeah, I know, I'm aware of why Talonflame got nerfed. But I feel like Talonflame wasn't necessarily the problem with Gen 6 VGC. Gen 3 Huge Power, Gen 4 Physical Special Split, Gen 5 Politoed Drizzle Maze will have been above. Gen 6 Fairy. Yaskarada with Skill Swap Acrobatic Thief wasn't the best, but it was funny. Mega Azumarill would have killed Blue, he would just hunt Alpha Azurills forever. Yeah. Mega Azumarill would have been really funny though. Oh, that Mimikyu. I looked at the screen and it looked shiny and I think I need to die. I don't know why, but the camera makes it look desaturated. I wonder, can I turn the saturation up, actually? That's too much. The white balance is also all over the place. Oops. I meant to reset better. Oh, I've made it blue now. The game is now blue. I mean, that's better, but it's also blue now. Why are you blue? I think that's better. But like... Hue? No, I don't need a hue shifted. Saturation is up. I think that's probably fine. Okay, I missed stuff. Pelipper Drizzle Gen 7, yeah. I should host a tourney? For what? I can't even do the battles myself. I suck shit. It'll start to look shiny after a while? No, I think specifically my camera settings were making it look shiny though. I've turned up the saturation though, so hopefully that's a little bit better. hate the ZAUI. I like it. I think it's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Though, the map is just... Trying to use the map is just god-awful after the DLC. Tyrog, Smoocher, Mizuru, and Why Not are the last alpha babies that need to exist. Yeah. Dude, Alpha Tyrog, I'd go for Alpha Tyrog so much. I want an Alpha, I want an Alpha Dr. Bust Down. What's his name? Hitmontop. Hi, Mag. How's Jack? Are you guys alright? Oh, hi, Jack. Oh, that's another shiny Shuppet. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's 2 today! Oh my god. Hi, Fex. Thanks for summoning the Shuppet, Jack. Hospital the Shuppet, yeah. Oh my god. That's the second one today. Okay, let me get this going again. Where's my aux cable? Nature gets injured. Okay. Well... Yeah, Jack, I saw how bad your car was, dude. I'm sorry. That's rough. Okay, that'll do me. Okay, so 588 encounters. Literally just got another Shuppet. The last Shuppet was at 2,500. I'm missing stuff. Yeah, Jack, I hope you're doing alright. Car is totaled, yeah. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... Oh, this one's probably got Insomnia as well. What balls do I have on this save? Do I just have like a quick ball? Oh, I have 2 dusk balls. Another dusk ball, go. First ball, too easy. Okay. What do I nickname it Hospital? Like... Hospital. It's like, yeah, let's shout out Hospital. Oh, I didn't mean to... Okay. Okay, nature guesses. Okay, wouldn't let me shout out. I'm gonna guess rash. I think it has a rash, and that's why it's at the hospital. Oh, Liz guesses rash as well. Impish, quirky. It's Impish! Galactose, you win. I think that's the second one you've won. Hospital near me does fire ham and cheese bean toasties. Should get sick. No. Don't get sick again. No, I need to add you to my party. Good nature? I wouldn't know. Okay, let me save. Regular Haunter. Check shiny Pokemon channel. Okay. That's a Shiinotic. I'm just gonna get Hardy anyway. Oh, Mag. Tragic. Yeah, might help if I put the Shiinotic in front. Don't post the pictures though. Wait, what was... Oh, yeah. It's a really funny image. I won't. Don't worry. I did see that you broke your 3DS hinge. That's tragic. Okay. Regular Haunter again. Shiny Shuppet. Again. It's Jack in the hospital with my stream open with the shiny Shuppet. Has my sock reveal. Whoa, Magnemite sock reveal. Okay. I had to reset the counter again. It's 588 encounters. That 3DS hinge has been broken since your age was single digits. Okay, dude. Okay. Dude, Shiny put someone in the hospital. Okay, now I get to reset the game back up again. With that crazy thing done, Jack, I hope you're not too bad. I hope you're alright. Are you guys in, like, are you guys with Vex now? I mean, I assume you are. I need to fix the camera. Save, make sure it's saved. Okay. Starting again. He says he's doing okay, but his phone isn't loading chat. Okay. That's certainly one of the ways you could start off a trip. I'm really sorry, that's the worst. Was it like a big American truck, or was it like a... Has he gotten the hospital pudding yet? Was it like a ute truck, or like a truck? That's not a good... like a lorry truck. I suppose that's a good way of differentiating it. I didn't put the Shuppet away. And it's the Sick Latias story? Yeah. I've seen that. Box truck. I don't know what a box truck is. Not a lorry? Okay. Was it like an F-150 or something? Like that kind of truck? Because, like, those things are insane. But bigger than an F-150? Oh, okay, but like one of those kind of trucks. Yeah, dude. It's insane that you can even have one of those. Oh, I've immediately used a move. Great. U-Haul box-shaped trucks. I'm pretty sure U-Haul only exists here as, like, trailer rentals. Oh, one of those. Okay. Yeah. Okay, no, I know what you mean. Thanks for hanging out, slime guy. 50 cents for freaking stupid 150. Yeah. It's insane. Like, they've started getting popular here as well, and the roads are just not big enough. Okay, I'm sick of Nasty Majesty. And that banger. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm glad he's all right. I don't know how insurance works over there, but I hope that covers it. What pussies? Okay, it played most of the song. Nasty Majesty does get repetitive, yeah. There's hair in my face. I don't know if I mentioned, but that is the second shuppet today. I found one earlier, after 2,550. It doesn't work over here. Oh. Okay, Good luck in the car hunt, Jack. At least he's alive, that's a good thing. Yeah. Definitely. Mostly unscathed. I'm so scared of cars, oh god. Yeah, probably the worst thing I've had happen is... dude, the A-pillar in your car blocks so much of your vision. Like, in my car anyway, I was coming up to a roundabout and my A-pillar hit a whole ass CX-5 from me. I just could not see it. I was hit by one as a child. Oh god, Becca. I mean, clearly you're alright, but dude. It doesn't help that apparently nobody over here knows how to drive. But, like, I could not deal with American traffic. Freak cars, yeah. I've seen, like, American city traffic that if I'm ever in the US, there is not a chance I'm driving at all. No way. I was just upset the plush I was holding smelled like pee. I was so annoyed I didn't feel the pain. It's also the US, yeah. But I think if I was to ever be in the US, I wouldn't drive for a combination of I do not want to deal with US traffic, and also the fact I'd have to get my head around being on the other side of the road. What side of the road do we drive on? We drive on the left. The same as the UK. So, like, I'd have to wrap my head around being on the other side of the road. Upside down side. Yeah, like... And it's bad enough as well because, like, any American cars or Euro cars, all of their indicators are on the opposite side to where they would normally be. So, like... I was trying to drive my nonna's car. She has a, she used to have a Ford Focus. I was trying to drive that, and I kept trying to indicate and I kept putting the window wipers on because they were on the wrong side. same as the UK. That's how you know your way is wrong. No, actually, because... Okay, so I drive a manual, right? Most drivers don't need to take a test again to renew their license. We don't either. Do you have to redo the test in the UK to renew your license? Okay, but like, in my mind, I drive a manual, right? So the clutch pedal is on the left foot. The gear change is in my left hand. What? When you get into a left-hand drive car, the clutch is still on your left foot, but the gears are now in your right hand. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? And then, like, in Euro cars and American cars, where they just put the steering column on the other side and don't change anything, now your indicator is on the opposite side. And so you can't flip. Oh, I don't know, it's weird. They should swap the clutch. Okay, well, no, I don't want to be left foot braking. But, like, I don't think I can wrap my head around everything being on the left side is now split between the left and the right. Because when I drive, oops. Great. Good. Good enough. Okay, when I drive, I tend to leave my hand on the gears. So, like, I have my right hand on the wheel and I leave my left hand on the gears. I can't steer with my left hand, with just my left hand. There's no way. My bad, I was getting some ice cream the whole time, so I couldn't listen very well. I'm home now. You missed a shiny, I think. I got another Shuppet. I mean, I suppose you missed the first Shuppet as well, but... I don't drive anyway. Same, but the other way. Yeah, so, like, you get into another car and it's just... It's too confusing. Okay, I'm gonna get to 350 Darkrai and then I'll wrap it up. I think. Steer one-handed with either hand. Feels the same? No, I could not do that with my left hand. Because then, like, if I'm steering while changing gears, if I've got my left hand on the wheel, there's nothing... I can't reach across with my right hand to change gears. Oh, I keep bumping the stick. I don't know even why I changed the right stick to be walk, because it's not like Vex has your stream muted because he hates you. Unbelievable. I don't know why I rebound the left stick to the right stick, because I don't need to walk anywhere for this hunt for Darkrai. I just press A. Okay, last Darkrai encounter. Last Mimikyu encounter. No shinies. Mag has your volume max, so I'm listening through your phone. Okay, no shinies. I'll, let's find someone to raid. Today has been hectic, to say the least. Who's live right now? Suing you for non-consensual listening. You used to arc with the right stick to do single Joy-Con, but you didn't have a chance to get used to it. Well, I was doing it like this for, my briefcase sim as well, so I think I just went, oh, single Joy-Con, that's what I'm doing. Okay, who's live? Nora's live. Let's raid Nora. I haven't raided Nora in a while. Spelled that right? I hope so. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I should be live tomorrow, same time. Alright. Bye-bye.